Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. It's a brave new year, same old tarot channel, same old tarot cloth. I have decided to change it, but I haven't yet found a replacement. But yeah, change is afoot here on the tarot table and out in the world at large. It feels very different. This energy, this year feels different. I'm tempted to say maybe a little bit more positive than last year. Let's hope so. I'm doing a year ahead reading for the King. This first reading today, I am using the new Palladini Tarot for him. It's a 12-card reading that I'm paring down to an 8-card reading because there's some things in my usual 12-card reading I don't think we need to look at. For instance, the King and his money. Even if the King is in his counting house counting all his money, he's got so much money. I don't think we need to worry about that. And so, as I say, it's going to be a pared down 8-card reading, picking out the important things, what to me feels important: siblings, Andrew, children, Harry, health, marriage, how's life with Camila? She's been ill recently, tours abroad. He's apparently resuming his tours. He did, of course, go to Australia and Samoa. Planning on quite an extensive tour schedule in this year, 2025. I had to have a think there, what year we're in. And just general kingliness, how's that going? And what's hidden from us? So I'm going to lay it out like I lay the 12-card readings out. I'm just going to leave gaps for the cards that I'm leaving out. I hope that makes sense. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a good New Year's Eve and that you're feeling positive about the year to come and that it is a good year. Let's hope it's a good year. And a good year for the people who maybe deserve a good year. How about that? Yeah, a bit judgmental, I suppose, but I'm tired of the wicked prospering. Let's put it like that. Tarot reading for fun and entertainment, all, of course, my opinion, all speculation, just reading energy here. And there is a disclaimer in the box below. So this is going to look more weird even than the usual things that I do. But hopefully you can see where we're heading. Hopefully up there knows what I'm doing. I think we've got it on the tarot table. Wonky as ever. Never mind. We've got the Hanged Man in reverse. That's interesting energy. That's his signifier for the year. That's someone who has felt like they've suffered. They've been victimized. They've been in limbo. That would really describe the King's 2024. And now back in circulation. So that's positive. That means that he's out and about again. He doesn't maybe have to be so concerned about distancing himself from people, except from one person, cough, cough, and maybe feeling more empowered, more vital. Of course, it's always the Hanged Man, seeing things differently, a bit of a moment of enlightenment, as you can see the light shining around his head there in this picture. And so seeing things a bit differently. I like the energy of that Hanged Man card. I think it's positive. I think that he's really going to seize the moment and take advantage of this new lease of life that he's got and really get out and about and do as much as he possibly can this year. So let's see how it's going in specific areas. His public profile. What is going to be his public profile? We've got the Four of Cups and it's in reverse. A nice card when it's in reverse. Upright, it's disappointment, apathy, boredom, lethargy. In reverse, it's let's have a do-over, let's try again. So things got off to not the greatest start for him as king. He did do his best, but then of course this great setback represented by this Hanged Man energy of the health crisis, the cancer diagnosis, and now the do-over is coming along, and people are going to see that he's got another bite at the apple, another chance to prove himself, to be enthusiastic, energized, portray the monarchy in the way that he has imagined the monarchy should be portrayed. Everyone gets their turn, I suppose. And so that's that. It's not a huge card, but it's a sense of enthusiasm for something that has been lacking in the past year, the weird year that was 2024. And my goodness, we have had some very weird years lately, have we not? So we're moving down here to siblings, the third house. Andrew, there's a book coming out by Andrew Loney. I haven't read on it, but it does sound bad. It does sound bad for Andrew and Fergie, and possibly for the monarchy. How's that going? He's been trying to kick him out of royal lodge. Yeah, strength card in reverse, that's the monarchy, and that is a blow to the monarchy that's going to be delivered as a result of Andrew and allegedly Fergie's misdemeanors, terrible financial scandals that we're being threatened with, all kinds of very unsavory stuff, unsavory business partners, dealings, all kinds of shadiness. Andrew Loney, I've been keeping a vague eye on it. He's being interviewed. Shauna from Vintage Reads interviewed him. Andrew, what's his name? Gold. Was it Andrew Gold? Interviewed him as well. And he just says very terrible things. Obviously, he's got a book to promote, but the tarot is backing up the very terrible things because it's the monarchy in reverse, almost like a mortal blow to the monarchy, really weakening the monarchy, Prince Andrew. And I'm sure that Prince William is gnashing his teeth in the background and just wants to get rid not only of Andrew and Fergie, but also the has-been. Let's move on to the has-been. Fifth house, children, Prince Harry. What's going on there? We know the court cases are coming up. Another difficult, I mean, that's difficult, or impossibly difficult, the Andrew situation for the king. Harry, what's going on there? And we got the Knight of Rods in reverse. That's the Knight of Wands in reverse. Very Harry energy. He often shows up as this impetuous, hot-headed, red-headed Prince, the Knight of Rods, Wands. In reverse, it's that volatile energy, that angry energy, unreliable, erratic energy, tempestuous, tumultuous energy, bringing trouble with him, charging back home. It's the travel away card. When it's upright, the Knight of Rods goes adventuring, can move home. In reverse, coming back, but coming back with trouble, with rage, with difficulty, making probably wild accusations in court about the royal family, about his father in particular, and the late Queen. It's going to be very difficult. This is not a reconciliation energy. This is, oh no, what are we dealing with? How do we protect ourselves? What is coming? The unexpected, and just generally very difficult to handle. I do feel very sorry for King Charles. I know that there are people who really don't have much time for him or sympathy for him. I do. This down here is just impossibly difficult energy for someone who's had an impossibly difficult time and is now feeling revitalized, re-energized, and got to deal with this. How's his health this coming year? People say, okay, whoa, okay. I actually didn't want to do this reading. I was dreading a card like that, the Ten of Rods in reverse. I suspect, unfortunately, that it is much worse than we are being led to believe. It's a very, very bad card, the Ten of Rods in reverse. Rods, Wands, are vitality, your life force, fire. And 10 is completion, ending, and it's in reverse. A real sense of collapse coming. I'm getting emotional when I say that. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's not dwell on it. I have a bad feeling. Okay, enough said. Marriage, how are things going there? Camila has been unwell in recent times. I'm sure they have their ups and downs, like all married or partners do, or couples don't have to be married. Knight of Swords in reverse. That's tricky energy. I'm getting arguments with that. And I wouldn't say arguments in the sense that I'm going to leave you, although things like that might be said in the heat of the moment with the Knight of Swords in reverse. But I'm getting arguments, probably arguments around health. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be taking that on. You're not well. Both of them equally about each other, possibly saying those things, and justifiably. Swords is verbal sparring, having a go at each other, but I'm getting more from a place of stress. And I'm sure most of you watching, if not all of you watching, have been in those situations with loved ones, whether a partner or a child or another kind of family member or a friend or whatever, and you let them have it every now and then because they're being what you think is irresponsible about their health or whatever is going on in their lives. That is what's coming through for me with this Knight of Swords. And I'm getting anxious as I say this. I'm sitting in energy. It's anxious energy. It's upset energy. So this is not good over here. Not good. Let's look at tours. Ninth house. There are tours planned, and quite big ones, I think. And how's that going to go? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, he's going to do it. He feels that he must. It's work. This is not Andrew style tours to play golf and live the life of luxury and ease. And let's say Harry and Meghan also tend to do those kinds of tours, in my opinion. 4 tours. This is working. This is, I'm back at it. I want to do it. I'm going to work very hard at planning it, making sure that it all runs smoothly. 8 of Pentacles. Everybody knows what they've got to do. All working hard, busy little bees. I'm sure they're all at it already, planning and preparing and doing whatever they do so that it all goes smoothly. And this is his job. This is what he sees as his job. And my job apparently is to open the door when I'm doing tarot readings for the Jack Russell. So let me do my job. Everything's been knocked. 2 more days, I'm back. We've had him for 3 weeks. We were supposed to only have him for 4 days over Christmas and New Year. So anyway, 8 of Pentacles, getting back to the King. It's work. He wants to do it and he feels it's his duty, and he's going to give it as much effort and time and commitment as he possibly can and work really hard at it. Hence the fighting over here that I'm seeing in this marriage zone. His being king, his status, his achievements as king, how's it going to go for him this year? That's lovely energy. 6 of Rods. Very successful. Those tours are going to be successful. If he goes on them, he's going to be popular. And it's triumph, the 6 of Rods. It's processions, triumphal return, getting back on your horse, back in the saddle after you've been knocked down, after there's been conflict and struggle. And so he's going to be seen, it's not a massive card, but he's going to be seen in processions, in the kind of royaling that we expect the royals to do. Show up dressed in your finery and all kind of ceremonial stuff. Although he's quite a man of the people and likes to get out and about and chat with people and stuff like that. So he's not all pompous, all pomp and ceremony, but it's going to go well. And people are going to, I think, enjoy whatever of that aspect of him they see. And I think they are going to see him. It's quite high profile, that 6 of Rods. Bearing in mind this is going on down here. Ooh, it makes my blood run cold when I think of what's going on down here. Really does. Okay, hidden energy, hidden, and I think we see things that are already on the table that they are trying to hide. Let's just see. 12th house. Okay. 10 of Cups is it's a 10. There's a finality about it, about that card, Rainbow Bridge, all of that stuff. I'm not going to bang on about that. I'm sure you can tell where I'm heading with that energy. What I have to say is that it's very positive. It's a sense of completion. It's a sense of satisfaction. They would likely, in that energy, wish for, I can see that I've knocked everything in my scramble to let the dog out, a sense of a desire for the family to be whole. And that would include Harry, sadness probably about Andrew and the way things have gone there. But generally a sense that there is emotional completion, stability, happiness, a feeling of satisfaction. And I don't mean that in a smug way, just of achievement. It's a very settled, very comfortable energy. It's peace. And it's the most any of us wish for, ultimately. So there's some trouble on this tarot table, obviously. And I think that it's pretty clear where the trouble lies. Nothing that's surprising in this reading at all. And I think I'm going to leave it there. I think there's enough there to be concerned about, basically. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.